GunninGamerz here.
We're in episode 14.
That is right, episode number 14. We are excited because, if you didn't notice, we are in the new reserve. It's been out a few weeks. Aiden and I had our first look video here, and it's called Val-des-Bois. It is French for Valley of Wood, and there is a lot of wood here. There's a lot of trees. We've currently got a tent set up. We'll kind of just jump in here and take a look at our map real quick. Over here, I've got a tent set up about 400 meters, well, it's exactly 400 meters from our bait site. Now, this is a bait site that peaks out at 91. That's the highest it goes. I found out that I've got Aiden's barrel up here, and that peaked out at 66. So it looks like the farther you go, the less you're going to get, and the farther this way you go towards that river, it looks like this is the 100% for the bait barrel. But this one anyway is at 91%, which is plenty good. There is some bait left in there, about 16. I think this is going to be the last hunt on this bait site, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and move it down to this island where I was originally eyeing up in our very first look video. Or maybe this island, but somewhere. I found another spot right in here that I really like. But all along the river, from what I understand, is 100% attractive on the bait barrel for the brown bear. So we're going to go out and we're going to have a hunt on our barrel, and then we're going to continue up and go up to our ibex tower stand up here. Now, when we fast travel to this location, we are going to scare probably some of our animals away in that immediate area, so we'll just climb up there, have a look, see if there's anything hanging around, since the edge of the map is nearby, and a lot of times it'll run, bounce, and then come back. We'll have a look and see what we see, and then we'll continue on from there down through this country right here and have a little climb on our climbing station and check out the sites over here. I've got another tent over there, but we're not going to fast travel to that one because this is some good ibex country here. Now, have you noticed that there is climbing areas in this map? We've got 6 set up so far, and I just bought about 6 more. I think there's a total of like 19 or 20 actually that you can set up. I know I've got to set some up here. There's some over here that can be set up. Possibly here, I'm not sure. I haven't made it over there, and I'm not sure about what this is. Anywhere you see these dark areas, a lot of times is a place that you can climb. I know that this mountain range here is not accessible, and well, from my knowledge, these things are not. You're not able to climb in the gray area. And down here, we've got the first run on our climbing gear with a tent right here, and I do believe this is the old abandoned church building. I believe that there's another climbing area here and some more here and here. They're kind of spread, and I think there's one somewhere up in here. That was a bad oval. Holy cow. There we go. Somewhere up in there. Looks like a child's writing. So we're going to get more set up here. Like I said, I've got 6 so far, and I've got another 6 purchased, or 6 or 7 of them that need to go up. But again, this is a really good map as far as killing a lot of bear, red deer, red fox. When the map first was released, there was such a high concentration of animals in this area here because of the fact that they couldn't go into the mountains, and so everything would pile up in one area. And they have scaled back the spawns on the red fox and red deer and roe deer in a recent patch, but there is still a ton of animals that can be found, and just walking this stream is really is nice because you'll find so many different critters along there. And then down at this lodge here is a great place for fox, as well as red deer, roe deer, and that sort of thing. Back to our tent and look at our inventory. We have our 7mm. We're dragging it out again. I need to start switching up to a different rifle, but I'm currently in the process of ranking this one up to get my 250 kills. I think I'm up to around 150-ish right now, somewhere's in there. And I'm really not wanting to be done with this one because I love this gun so much. But, I'll always have it to use, obviously. But once I rank it up, I'll feel obligated to move on to something else to get my 250 kills with that. And, of course, we've got our bullets for it. And I do take 2 scopes because I absolutely love having the 2x6x26, which is super handy to use when you are close range with the illuminated reticle. But we're going to take the the 12x50, which this one really does come in handy for those long shots on the ibex. Seeing that they're a little bit smaller of a species, when you get them out 150 yards, it kind of feels like a whitetail that's at 220. I'm always surprised when I shoot these ibex. I think, holy crap, that was a long shot, and I go up to them, and guess what? It really wasn't. It was 150 meters or something, and something we shoot deer with at all the time. So we got our Parker Python with the fancy sight. I'm also working on leveling this one up. And then we brought the 22. Now there's nothing I can kill in here with the 22, but this just came out. And so I thought real quick, we take a few pot shots at a tree, which is not something I normally do at the beginning of a hunt. But it is a relatively quiet gun, and we're still 400 meters from our bear barrels, so it's okay to let a few shots off. How about we shoot that tree trunk a few times? So you see you got 10 shots that you can shoot very quickly, and it's not too loud. Works really well. I like everything about it, other than the fact that being a 22 rifle and 22 pistol owner and hunting in real life with both, I think that this 22 is a little bit underpowered. I had a rabbit that took 4 or 5 shots on the body before it brought it down, and of course the thing was still running like nothing ever hit it, and that's the only thing. So maybe they've got a little bit of adjustment to do with that. But we're going to jump back to the inventory, and we're going to switch that out now that we shot some rounds, and we're going to go with our 44, our special one that I just bought. This is the 44 revolver. It's the custom. It's got a, it's a little bit different sounding, and I don't know what else there is to really say about it, other than it's a lot like the other 44, but it just sounds beautiful. It's a really nice and good-looking weapon as well. We'll bring our ammo with for it, and we're going to take the scope out of the backpack, and we'll throw that in there too. Probably will not be using this thing today. Like I said, it's pretty much like the other 44, but we're taking it just in case. Down here I've got my bear bait that I'm going to throw out if I remember. If not, that's fine, because I think I'm going to end up coming in here in a few days and removing that barrel and placing it elsewhere. But I figured I might as well take a little bit of this bait left over and throw in it in case if I don't get around to it. And that's pretty much it. We got our bullets. Over here is our face paint. I think we showed these off in episode 13, but if not, Aiden and I both have face paint, and we're going to be using them right now. And of course our call, we've got our roe deer, red deer, and our fox call. Fox/coyote, but there's only fox in this map. There is no call for the ibex, and there is no call for the brown bear. So the ibex do make a crashing sound and a clicking sound with their hooves, but there's no actual call for those animals. Our clothing will be the sneaky summery, which seems kind of different when you're up in the elevation where there's snow, but this blends in very well. In fact, if you are up in the highest elevation and you turn off the name tags and are playing multiplayer, when your buddies stand still, you'll actually have a really hard time seeing them. So this stuff does blend in good, and of course, at the end of the day, being that this is a game, it says straight away right here that, if I can get that to pop up there we go, that it is for all the summary maps, including Val-des-Bois. Alright, and we are back to putting on our face paint. Aiden, are you ready to do it?
But I don't know what button is it.
Oh, it's button number 5. And I guess we could show Aiden's setup here real quick. He's going to be taking with the 300. He's got the snakebite bow. He's got his arrows and ammo for both of those respectively. He's not going to be using a pistol today because, like I said, I don't think we're going to be diving into that. He's got his binoculars, face paint, and his scent spray. He is also using the Sneaky Summer. And it looks like his face paint is in the number 5 slot, so let's push number 5. And I will push number 8 because I believe mine was right there. And we push the mouse button down one time, left mouse, and that's it. And mine is gone. I used up that one. And so Aiden will go in, and once you take that and put that in your backpack, look at us wearing our makeup here. Go ahead and in your inventory, pressing I, and put that in your backpack. Now that lasts for 4 in-game hours. I'm sorry, that's fine. Leave it there. So basically, it lasts 8 in-game hours, 4 real-life hours, and so you basically put it on one time and it lasts for quite a while. This is one of 3 designs. I like this one the most. Looks a little goofy with the sunglasses on, but it does add some help with the camo, and you know, that's always a big plus. Basically, we'll jump out of that view and load up our rifles, and we better get going. Yep, get your 300 all set up there, buddy.
Gotcha.
I already got my pistol set up, and the bow, there's nothing to set up there, but got the fancy sight on it. Anyway. What's that?
This is almost like a phone.
Oh, yeah, the PDA. Just make sure you're not running, bud. Actually, let's run just a bit, only because we spawned in here, oh gosh, 15 minutes ago already, and we've been setting up the video and yakking and...
Like cow just snow?
Yep.
I don't think there's supposed to be snow in here.
I don't think Aiden's been back here since we got our first look video done. Okay, definitely stop running now. Definitely don't want to run in this map. There is fall damage, and I did not bring... Oh my god, stay here, stay here. Big mistake, big mistake. I did not bring a first aid kit. We definitely need a first aid kit here. Alright, let's go down here to our equipment and grab a first aid kit. I don't know, we shouldn't need more than 3, but I'd rather just bring another one just in case. I've got plenty of them, and we still got plenty of room in our inventory there, so just in case if Aiden falls once or twice and I do, then we'll be without. So we've got our little red deer over here. But yeah, it's not a good idea to run on inclines in this map. You will end up cartwheeling to your death at the bottom. And really, just like the face paint and the scent spray and everything else, the medic pack there, first aid kit rather, is pretty not too expensive, and you can get it with GMs, which you can earn from doing missions. So, all right.
If we walk, oh yeah, good idea. Crouch.
We'll walk a little bit. Normally, when we're going out to a stand, I'll walk 100 meters. Will not run. I'll walk 100 and crouch walk the rest. But today we got a little bit under a time constraint here, so we're gonna push it a little bit harder and probably walk till we get within about 150 of it, and then we'll slow things down a bit. Of course, we're still hunting on the way out. We're gonna try to take these bear with our bow. Now, I can't recall if Aiden has shot a brown bear with his bow. I know he's killed one, but I think he did it with his gun, and he did a black bear with the bow. But anyway, this is really good fox country out here. Even though that they turned the limits down of how many will be in here now, they've cooled it down a bit with the spawns. I think that, you know, you still come in here, you're gonna see quite a few.
I wish them add a horsey in here that could like not do all this walking.
I had Aiden playing Deer Hunter 2005 back, when was that? 2 years ago, when he was 2 years old, and they had a horse in there, and he still remembers it. It's been, oh gosh, at least a year and a half, maybe, since he's played that, but he's got a very impeccable memory. You know, for a long time, the developer said no on the vehicle, but I saw on a Twitter response that I don't want to spread a false rumor or say something the developers didn't actually say, but they responded to a guy that commented we should have a vehicle or something in a way that it's kind of open-ended, like, yeah, maybe one day, you know, or, you know, something maybe one day, or, you know, basically the way that I interpreted it was it looked like one day, we could be talking years from now, we might be looking at that, but I don't think that's I don't know, I don't work there, but I don't personally think, from, you know, beating around the forums and things like that, that's very high up on the list of things to come. At this point, if I had to guess, I would say it's not high up at all. So I don't really spend much time thinking about it, but it would be really nice if they did put a vehicle in for like a scouting mode, where, you know, they could make it where you can't take a weapon with. And maybe, you know, it would be very helpful to go out and put your tree stands and your, you know, bait barrels and all that stuff in one load instead of trying to strategically set everything up and place it all in a certain way. So I see a bear already. There's our barrel. That's good. There's a bear on it. And one thing that you guys want to definitely remember that's very important when you set up a bait site and then you place a tent or you set it up in regards to the location of the lodge. Aiden, let's go ahead and scent spray. And then we're going to crouch walk. Yeah, go ahead and scent spray. I think it's, there you go. There you are, buddy. Put that one back. And one thing that's so very important, though, is when you set up, and I'm kind of breaking that rule right now, but when you set up a bait site, you want to put tree stands. Let's just use an open area. Let's say you've got your bait barrel. What a beautiful barrel right there. And then you've got your tree stands where you're going to be hunting. You don't want to put your tent on this side, because what happens when you're heading to the barrel is you'll scare everything off this way, and when it comes back, it's going to come back from behind you. So you're going to be having sitting in your tree stand with all these animals that walk up and walk right up to your stand, and they may smell you and run away. So it's very important when you set your bait barrel out, just like our pretty barrel there, and you've got your two tree stands, that you put your tent behind it, or like mine, it's over here, but that if I were to walk, I would do like this. And today we're kind of cutting corners and heading straight to it, but on my map here, if I scare them off, they're going to bounce off the wall. The bear are going to bounce off, and they can only go, two directions, and we got to hope that they kind of go this way. So I try to, the other few times I've hunted, I try to come in like this. So kind of do like a little fish hook.
My bonker's out.
Yep, when you're bow hunting these barrels, you're inevitably going to scare everything off, and it's not too late for us to hook. The barrel's up there. We just need to stick more this way and then walk in, so that when everything spooks on that barrel, it runs up to the hill there, and we get to watch it come back. Life lesson I've learned the hard way. Basically did that kind of on my bait setup in Hameldal, where I had it where I was walking in and push everything out the backside. Whoa. So we'll sneak up in there. Oh, we got, what's this over here? Is this another bear coming over here? Oh yeah, another bear coming in, Aiden. Boy, oh, Daddy broke the rule. Tried to stand up to see, and... Yep, come on, keep walking. Stay with me, bud. Stay with me. Don't get lost. Don't get behind. See how good this camo is in here? Really something else. Even up in elevation, it looks good. I'm losing my barrel. I know it's right in front of us, but I don't see it here. There it is. Okay, so we still held to our golden rule of coming in from the backside. Ooh, that bear is right. That bear is right underneath the tree stands. Let's see what it is. Let's check out this big old bear and see what he is. Ooh, he's a nice male. 490 would be the highest. So, but the weight doesn't always matter. I mean, this could be a really medium. It could be a medium bear, and it could be a pretty epic bear. I just noticed the other day that last year, when I was a little bit unaware of what a good score was in a bear, I killed a 28.5 something, and it would have been in the, if it was that bear this season, that was last season, it would have been the second highest bear, or tied with 13th place, because 12 other people got a bear of the same score higher. And then the other 12 people got what I got this season. Of course, mine was last. So I would have been on the leaderboard for that sucker. And I actually killed it during the 3-kill bear massacre in episode number 7. Episode number 7. This is 14, so 7 episodes ago. You can see a nice epic bear getting killed, and all I said was, wow, that's my biggest bear so far. And now looking back, it's like, oh my god, you know, of course it's the biggest bear. You know, there's not many people that have been able to nail one that large. So that was quite a nice bear, but at least I got it on video, and I got picture, a good screenshot of it, and you know, it's about the best you're gonna get. So
I do remember that a bear came right behind you and was sitting
Yep.
on a deer stand.
oh yeah, Aiden's talking about, I think, episode 6. Uh-oh, we got one coming up to our right, Aiden. There's a 490. That's a nice male. Both of those are going to be nice male. Uh-oh, Aiden. Stay still. That bear is could maul us. Might be a
Oh, yeah.
female. Looks a little bit smaller. Yep, it's a female. Oh, I just want to get us up in our tree stand so bad.
I mean,
Aiden, go prone, go prone. I've done this once here already where I had to sneak in. Well, if one of us gets mauled, I've got first aid kit.
what's prone mean?
No. Go prone. Oh, sorry. That's where you lay down. This is so bad. Thankfully, we're wearing the best camo that we can for moving anyway. Ghillie suit would be best for sitting still, but if you're moving and dealing with bear, we're wearing the best camo. We've got our face paint. We've got our scent spray. There's nothing better that we could be doing right now as far as trying to get in these tree stands, but this is just ridiculous. I think I'm gonna pop. Let's see how. Oh, and they ran. They might have smelled us. And that. Uh-oh, Aiden. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna get mauled. Oh my god, Aiden just got mauled.
I do not like that.
He just got mauled by a bear. That's Aiden's first time. Oh my god, don't worry, buddy. I have a medic kit. Don't do anything. That's why Daddy brought the medic kit. Although I've never revived anybody. There we go. Okay. See? Yeah. Oh, you're stiff as a board when you came to.
I do not like a bear.
He is so afraid looking right now. It is ridiculous. I told you that was going to end possibly badly. But the female went off the wrong way. She'll come back behind us. But the two male, thankfully, they just scooted up the hill and they'll be back in no time. And now Aiden and I can get into our stands and be safe. I thought I was getting it. Buddy.
That's why we should have killed it.
Yep, go up in that stand right there. You see this tree? Right there? Go up
Is
and
it-
press... Go up to that tree right there in front of you and press E. Okay? And you'll be safe from the bear. Even though they could climb a tree, but not in the game.
No.
They do climb trees. I saw a video the other day of one that crawled up in next to a hunter in a stand and sniffed his coat. Put his nose right on the guy's arm and sniffed it, and then crawled back down again. And I saw another one where two guys were hunting bear, and a small, well, it was kind of a small, I don't know. One ran up a tree. They were fighting over a bait barrel, and one of them was getting beat up by the other, and it ran up the same tree as the hunters. And I thought that was pretty insane. But then this new one came out the other day that it's been going viral of this actually, like I said, a bear climbing right up in the tree, sniffing the guy's coat, kind of looking at him, and then just climbing right back down and walking away. So I'm wondering if maybe that bear was in a really populated area. Maybe the guy was hunting where they're so used to people, or maybe was in a really isolated area where they really had never come across a human before. I don't know. So these are our stands. These trees in this map are so awesome. This is what you want. We're 10 meters off the ground. Well, 15, but if I was to stand directly underneath the tree and look up at the stand, it's 10 meters off the ground. Aiden's looks lower, but it's the same. And this is what you want. You want nice tall trees, great visibility. I mean, really an ideal situation that we're in. And we might as well let our red deer call that we overblew. And I've not seen any. Well, I can't think if I've seen roe up here. Probably in the area. I just don't really like hunting them. So they give me that sound pop issue, and all you'll end up with is getting like 6 troll does, as I call them, and then they screw with us. So probably hold off on that one right now, and then we'll go over to our fox call. Love shooting the fox over here.
Hey, Dad, how would you call 2 foxes?
How would you call 2 foxes?
Well, I can pop one and you can pop one.
Pop, pop. Yep, that is true. We could do that. And probably want to use our bow, though. But there was a lot of fox that run around here. But now, I haven't hunted this stand since they readjusted things, so I'm not too sure. But, so what has been new since the last one? Boy, the last episode 13 was like 5, maybe 6 weeks ago. It was in the beginning of September, I think, or oh god, it might have been in the end of August. It's been a long time since I've gotten around, been really hammering on the farming, and I've done a lot of hunting. Don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of hunting, but it's been on the live streams, and figured maybe a lot of people get their fix on there for those that really enjoy our hunting videos. And I've carried a few over to the YouTube from the Twitch, but nothing is as good as actually going in here and just recording an episode and having it all in high def. But I guess I've had some really interesting situations on a couple of hunts that I was out and about, and you guys would not believe, one day I was in Red Feather walking along, and I found a ton of dead bear laying on the ground, and I thought for sure there had been a poacher. And you guys will just check out the video. And then on top of that, if you guys think that that's crazy, you won't believe what... oh, we've got a fox coming in. You will not believe... Oh my god, look at this. It's a frickin' albino. Ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna kill that thing. Aiden, shoot the fox if you can. Okay, we put that to sleep. Did the fox run?
I don't know where it is, actually.
I might have scared the fox, but I killed the albino red. It's gonna break my sound too. Aiden, do you see the fox?
No.
Right there underneath your stand. Underneath your stand. I don't know if you'll be able to see him now. Can't see the fox? He's right underneath you. I don't think Aiden can shoot him. I'm worried about these red deer breaking my sound.
Oh, okay, Dad. Pop your one that I already have.
You want me to shoot that fox?
Oh,
I can't shoot the fox now. You gotta shoot it. Shoot the fox, buddy. Wait for him to stop. Right there.
Died.
Oh, did you get him?
Yep.
He dropped him. Good job, buddy. High five. Yes. We're a team, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry I couldn't get that on video, guys, but Aiden did. It's dead underneath me, I guess, and Aiden saved my sound from the sound popping issue that I get with some of those deer, but it's not too bad when I'm up high like this. But anyway, we're going to go collect our trophy, and you guys got to see what I found with the turkey. When I was out, same thing, out walking along in White Hart Island one day, and I found a bunch of turkey dead all over the ground, and I thought, oh my god, look at this. It is the work of some poachers. Well, I thought you guys would get a good kick out of that. Evil ended up taking 24 turkey out of that stand, and then I went in there to check it out. He was on a multiplayer hunt by himself, and I ended up joining in to have a look at his massacre on both the bear and those turkey different times. But the turkey, I ended up killing a few out of there myself. I think we killed 30 turkey out of that stand in that hunt. And that's, well, if you've watched some of my other live streams, that's a tower in Whiteheart. It's about in the middle. And it's just a little bit north of the campsite that's in the middle of Whiteheart. And I've got my turkey decoy set up there. So if you've watched some of my live streams, you've probably seen that tower before. That is a great turkey spot. But we're going to go collect our trophy and see what we got. Aiden, make sure when you get down you crouch. Look at that beautiful fox. Look at that beautiful fox. I'm going to go ahead and collect that for you, bud.
Okay.
Why don't you come over here? Let's get a picture.
Yeah.
Aiden shot a beautiful shot with the snake bite. And it's wagging its tail. What did the fox say? Oh, look at that. Stomach and intestine. A little bit far back, bud, but it got the job done. And it's a nice little female. And not too big, but I'll put my deal away. Get your bow out. Get your bow out, bud. Really quick. Get your bow. There you go. And look up. There you go. Stop right there. Just stay still. That's perfect. And we'll go ahead and get a nice picture of Aiden and his fox. Wow. That is beautiful.
That's my first time killing a fox.
I think that was his first time. Yeah, probably set on his screen. Now look at this. This is, I think this is my first, I've gotten piebald, but this is my first albino red deer. Wow.
I shot actually right in her heart.
Yep. I put her to sleep and didn't even scare the fox, so we'll definitely have to jump into our trophy mode and get us a, she's a no score, of course, but you know, it's always interesting to take a critter like this.
Wow. Actually, was that your first time killing one of those?
An albino. Albino means it's all white and it has like a pink nose and red eyes or something. If I could only get the trophy shot here to cooperate with me, we'd be doing really good. Oh, look at that. I want to make sure to get her face and eyes and feet, and we're doing all that. There we go. That's beautiful. Don't really care about me, you know, in the background there. Everybody's seen a hunter wearing the sneaky summer camo, but
now we got some food in a freezer.
Oh, we do. We got lots of good food to eat. What are we gonna eat first? We're gonna eat your fox. I don't know if they taste too good. I've never eaten fox.
Yuck.
Yuck. Oh boy, you know what though, bud?
What?
I don't even see my tree stand. Okay. We came out here for a bear hunt and had... Oh, okay. Now we're getting bear back. I was going to say, we're missing a few bear here. And here they come.
Bear.
This is a big old 490.
Roger Bear die.
One's to your left. Big 490 to your left. I'm not really concerned with cleaning this barrel up. I'd be happy if Aiden and I both shot a bear over here. And gave him a nice heart shot. Then we don't have to track him. Come on in there, big boy. So 490 again is the max that you'll get on the weight. But again, you could have a bear that, like the other one that said it was 480. A little bit smaller animal that could very well end up being 490 and could end up being a really high scoring bear. My skill tracking is obviously, it's level 4. It's for some reason I just haven't hunted the brown bear quite as much as I have the black bear, but
I don't
and the
die.
higher the higher the skill level, the better, more accurate your deal would be.
I don't die. I think you should kill this one.
You want me to break the ice? And getting the hunter scores up there. I'm at 457 and 43 for Aiden there. He's here's another bear. This might be our spooky one.
Should I take that bear down?
Yeah, if you want to. There's a bear walking up behind us, but make sure you shoot it right behind the arm. Okay, don't do it yet.
Until him stops?
Let go.
What?
Yeah, right when he stops. Right behind that leg. Right behind the... Oh my god, Aiden, good job, man! You're so good! Give me a high five! Just dropping them, boy. I am so impressed. 4 years old, and he is able to pop them puppies like that. He is getting so darn good.
Oh, I am Oregon.
He really doesn't need Dad to help him too much anymore, and Aiden's gonna go out on his first real life hunt. I'm gonna get him out, I think, in the next week to do some small game and start teaching him how to walk and be quiet and sit still and all those sorts of things, so that come November, the big Wisconsin deer rifle season, and I can get him out in the stand for a afternoon or two and in the tower stand that we have, and try to train him. That's what I did with my dad for several years before I was able to actually take a gun. I still hunted with him and learned how to hunt, so that when I got the rifle in my hands, I had the rest of it pretty much under control.
That was a really good shot.
That was a beautiful shot. So we've done all this hunting and talking and all this, and I haven't even mentioned the new critter that's in here, the alpine ibex. And that's the very reason why I'd be happy if I shot one more bear. Let's get over and let's look at the new critter. The alpine ibex is really become one of my favorite animals. Not the favorite, but one of my favorite, because it's one of those animals that you can use a gun on, and it doesn't seem to really affect your outcome as far as how many you're going to get. Evil said it best on the day that this reserve came out, when we were in and we started shooting. He shot like 6 ibex right after we started shooting. He said that they were like cockroaches when the light flipped on. They were just running all over down in the rocks, and he was just having a free-for-all with his gun. And the alpine ibex is one of those unique critters, like the hog on a hog barrel, that you can use a gun in this game and really be successful with killing a large amount of critters in a short amount of time. If you tried to do that on this bear bait barrel, you would sit here for 20 to 30 minutes between each bear kill, and the hunt would take you all day. And so, it's very wise to use a bow in this situation. And, the mallard and the Canadian goose are another one of those that, you get to get out with the shotgun and do a whole lot of shooting, and, relatively short amount of time later, there'll be another flock that flies over that you get to shoot at. So the ibex is a lot of fun. They can be extremely long distance and a really neat target to shoot. Plus, you'll see them from a long way away in most cases. They won't suddenly surprise you into thinking or saying, wow, I didn't see that one. Where that happens sometimes is when you're walking up to the top of a peak, and there happens to be one on the peak or right on the other side. You'll have that happen with one will run off, but if you get to the top of the peak, you'll see the thing running, and because of the way the map is laid out, a lot of times they'll bounce off the walls in this area. They'll hit the wall, or they'll hit a spot that's really steep and they'll have to slow down, or the rock cliff. And same thing over here. They'll hit the boundaries, and they'll turn around, and you'll get to take a nice shot and have at them a little bit.
I really want to shoot something.
I do too. I'm waiting for that other big bear. And Aiden, let's go down and get this one here and see the beautiful, hopefully, heart shot that you put in that one. Heart lung, probably, my guess.
Heart lung?
Oh, I can't wait to see what this bear is. This one could be a nice 28. Wouldn't that be great? Oh my god, it's 24. Oh well. Still a nice bear and nice right lung, left lung, and he fell right over. And so that was very beautiful. Very nice job, Aiden. Let's get your bow out. I'll put my deal away here. You're in a great position. All I need you to do is to look up.
Like this?
Yep. And then look that way just a little bit. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. That's a great shot. That is a nice one right there. Nice one.
Thank you. I just dropped it right over. Yeah.
Dropped it right in the lung. You did so good. Well, it started raining and Aiden and I waited about an hour, and you know, it's just something weird going on with that spawn point up there. We had a bear that came in, but he came back at kind of a bad angle. It was the 480. Kind of came back at a really bad angle, and so we kind of decided to switch up our plans a bit and move on to the ibex and come up to the ibex country. So where we are right now is we're actually right up here, and oh, we just fast traveled. So basically what we're going to do is continue on with our little walk of going all along here and then getting in that climbing gear. Didn't want to spend a lot more time. Kind of surprised I didn't get a bear over there, but like I said, it was just a matter of waiting a little bit longer, and the female was getting close, and she was taking a long time, so we decided, let's just pull the plug. I've killed plenty of bear and laid plenty of them out on the snow in Hameldal, so we've got everything we need. We need to get up here and kind of have a look around for any ibex that happen to be roaming about. Then when the rain hit, it was like, yep, I think it's time to pull the plug and head up here. Hopefully the sun comes out again soon. So that leads us to the tower stands. And this, Aiden, don't go up there quite yet. Or go up there, just stay up there, that's fine. This is the new tower stand that came out, well, it's been about a month ago. I had some videos about this. I'll go ahead and show a short clip on how this thing is deployed. Basically, you carry a blueprint or papers out and you throw down where you want it, and a pallet spawns in. You come back 24 hours later and you'll have a stand. Basically, when you go to take it down, you got to walk to that toolbox over there, and you press the E button, I believe. Yeah, and you deconstruct it, and it takes 24 hours to deconstruct it. And if you go ahead and were to deconstruct that right now, it would take the roof and the sides and everything off. And let's say 5 minutes later I decided, you know what, no, I don't want to move it. I want to construct it. Then it's going to take the same amount of time to construct it, so I'd have to wait another 5 minutes for it to be done. And just a little FYI, to really help you out on these tower stands, if you have a tent nearby, it's handy. When you go to deconstruct that, do not pull up the tent and leave. You will have to come back and walk within 50 meters of it in order for you to say it's been deconstructed and put it back in your inventory. I made this mistake, and I know some other people have made that mistake where we've deconstructed, pulled the tent, you know, and then come back and no tower stand in the inventory, and we end up having to walk 1,000 meters back out here to get in it and to get within range of it, and then it says deconstructed and it'll show up in your inventory. So do keep that in mind. But this is the view. I think I may eventually move it down to the lower country down there. It's kind of where I put Aiden's, for the very reason that you can't really shoot anything that's close, so you can't bow hunt out of it when it's up in the air like that, because you can't look down. And the other thing is you can't you can't like crouch in these things, but if you're shooting at an elevation that's above you, and there are ibex that go up there, you could crouch, or you could even go prone inside the thing and take those shots. So started kind of thinking about my strategy with this, and I thought, well, we better put that down down low, and then I can hunt all the way up these hillsides. Maybe put it right down in the hole there or something, just to get us up off the ground. And but I do like it for the long shots. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can find us an ibex.
Yeah.
Best way to do that is just put your binoculars on some areas and then kind of hold still for a minute. Let your eyes do the looking. If you're always moving your binoculars, it's very hard to spot
What
movement in these animals.
was that sound?
You heard a sound? Pull your deal out. Get out of your binoculars when you hear a sound. Oh, Aiden, you're not getting out quick enough. Yeah, whenever you hear a sound, get out of the binoculars, pull up your PDA, and check and see what it was. You may have gotten a sound on ibex clashing, or I did see a couple of them fighting over here. I've got that video on YouTube. Hopefully you've seen it already. But dang nammit, wanted to kill a bear too today, but I get such a thrill out of watching Aiden kill him that it's definitely more exciting for me to see him do it than just do it myself. Like I said, I've killed plenty, but I don't know. I've just been a little surprised. Like Evil has a barrel on Red Feather that only goes to 77, and we killed 12 bears on it. You know, this one there goes to 91, and it's just not been much good from the little bit that I've seen. But Aiden, you don't see any ibex, huh?
Oh.
When we fast traveled in here, though, we were like a bomb that would have scared off anything within 250 meters, which is, you know, rendering distance. So it's no surprise, but at least we got to show the tower, and as far as shooting stuff out of it, I mean, that's no different than shooting it anywhere else. But this is a very good place for ibex. It's just right now we fast traveled, and that's gonna spook stuff.
I wish I had some climbing gear.
Some climbing gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't really need it. You're on this map, and you're gonna use the climbing gear. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm kind of nervous because the one we're going up is the big one, and it's probably the hardest one. I actually fell on it my second attempt. My first time I went up, no problem. The second time I fell and busted my head, so I couldn't believe it. I think it was during a live stream too. I was kind of like, oh my god. I'm gonna probably have to do Aiden's for him. It's the only thing that I've ever done, but I don't know. I'll probably let him slip and fall once. I'll let him do it once, but then I know I'm gonna probably have to get that up for him. It's really a lot of tapping. Oh, there's an ibex right here, bud. Oh boy, is that thing close? I might even try that with a bow. Stop and stand still. I don't like this angle. Again. Oh, that's gonna be a gut shot. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh god, stay still, don't move. I've not killed too many of these with the bow, but I'm fully prepared to unleash the 7mm, so now we got a good shot. And we put him to sleep. That's how we like to do it. Nice and quiet, we didn't interrupt anybody. And I didn't have I don't know. I haven't killed a lot of these ibex with the bow, so I think this might be the second or third one only. Or, no, I've killed at least two. Probably the third. Oh, didn't look like... Oh man, did I really get a spine shot? It was like a female. Yeah, female. And integrity of 100%. I actually have a mission going right now for that. Oh, we might take a little screenshot of that. It's just been raining like crazy in here on this hunt. Driving me insane.
Did I just stick his tongue out?
Yeah, he might have. There's a little female. Probably wouldn't have normally taken a trophy shot, but for the sake of having all the shots of the animals in here, we'll do so. So we're moving ever closer. I think we can probably get up and walk now. Oh, and what do you know? I think that's coming from up, oh, and up in front of us. Okay. Yeah, this one is, as long as you walk in where you see grass. Yep, it's coming up to our left on the edge of the map. This part we're not going to be able to do, but that's fine. There's a nice little grass area all the way down. Anywhere you got some grass or some dirt terrain. These guys are hanging out on the edge, fighting.
I don't like fighting.
Unfortunately, I don't see them quite yet. Of course, my tracking ability is not always going to be 100% because... Whoa, I died, oh, and I didn't. Okay, you're fine. Come on over here. If you, Aiden, just walk. I don't care. I'll revive you. Come over here. Walk this way.
I want to crouch.
You're fine. Go this way. There you go. Walk sideways, and there you go. Now it's not far enough, because I fell farther. Come on down this way. There you go. I was looking at my binoculars and kind of stepped in the steep part there and slid. You know, like I said, the first aid kits really are not that expensive. And, I mean, even with real, you know, using real EMs, but you can use GM for missions, and if you use common sense, you're really not going to fall that often, and, you know... Yeah, it's a little bit of challenge and excitement when you fall. It makes your heart jump a little bit, like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh.
Sorry. I was right
I think
behind
these
you.
things... Yeah, I think these ibex hurt us. Funny thing is they're gonna end up running right into where we're going, and they kind of get cupped in there. I wish I had a sighting on them, but we just don't have the time to walk way out and around and try to look up there.
Oh, I don't know if these ibex can bite ya.
We still got to get Aiden his first one there, so right up here's where I think those ibex were. Oh, yep. Very close, right in front of us, bud.
Crouch.
Crouch and get your rifle out. When they start running, we're gonna need to start to popping. And check our scent spray. I'm out. Put a spray of scent on, and then get your rifle back out again. That way we're good to go. I don't know how these things... Oh, right here, buddy. Oh gosh, there should be two of them because they're fighting. Is this a female or something?
No.
It's going down the hill. It's a male.
What the?
We've had female that have made the fighting sound. It's just kind of weird. I haven't seen it, but Evil has. So even when I hear the fighting sound, I still have to wonder. Aiden, there's two right here. Do you want to try to come right here and shoot that one? Come right here.
Yeah.
Right there. And give him a good shot, son.
I don't see
It's right
him.
up there. See?
Yep,
There you go.
Now shoot, right? He was down still.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
He was down still.
Oh my gosh. No, you did fine. Don't do it. Don't shoot. Aiden just got the message that said you are not allowed to shoot animals outside of the reserve. he did a good job. He had a nice shot placement, and the darn thing is standing outside the reserve, and it won't let him shoot. And I've had that happen too, and it's kind of frustrating. Why do they put the animals out there? But oh, Aiden, come on over here and keep your rifle out. These are not very big male. At least what I looked at there. Nothing to get your heart pounding, but it is nevertheless a kill, and he hasn't got one yet. So these ones may be on the run when we get to them. And I don't see you. Okay. Yeah, there's two of them.
Down.
Stop.
Stop.
Now they're running away. But the damn things are way outside the reserve, so I mean, it doesn't hardly matter.
Can't get up there.
Alright, we're gonna climb up. And this is gonna be the fun part. I'm gonna send Aiden up first so that I don't have to come down to fix him up if he falls. So, I'm pretty sure he's gonna, but that's the whole fun of it, is him learning. So, I got my my medical bag and plenty fixing up. So go ahead and walk up and hit E. There's ibex up there. We just got to get up there. This is one of the bigger walls. This is a 25. This takes one climbing gear plus part of another. Press E.
E.
Drag your mouse and enter the climbing, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up, and then you're gonna go back and forth on your deal here. Oh boy. So you want to keep that arrow right in the center. Right in the center. And you only climb when it's in the center, and if it goes that way, you hit the other button. I'm showing him right now, folks, so that he kind of has a clue. But at 4 years old, I don't know if he's going to be able to do this, because it's a lot of tapping. You want Daddy to do it for you, or do you want to try?
Juju appears. I'm kind of scared. Probably
Okay.
when I turn 5, I'll be not scared.
Oh, when you turn 5. And when you turn 5, you'll be better at Euro trucking too. Yeah. We lost balance pretty hard on that one. Oh boy, losing balance, and
I do not like this.
oh, Eden did go down there. I'll fix this guy up. It's so hard to do with my other hand here. Okay. Let's send him up again. Press C and I don't go and fall off. Alright. Here we go, folks. I got him up there. I think he has an idea how to do it, but he's going to have to just come in and practice. It's really difficult. But it's not. It's really simple, but yet all of a sudden you can just lose it and end up lopping yourself right off. So, happened to me already. Oh, and this guy's really bobbing and beebing. Holy crap. I have found that it almost works to have him a little off balance. Holy, we're going to lose our grip. Yeah, I think this attempt is almost not gonna work. I find that it helps to be a little off balance, like, and then just tapping on the opposite arrow key. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the A key right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's how I tap. Keep them off balance. Pressing that A key. Oh, and too far. Oh my god. You ain't losing it now. We made her to the top. All right. That's how I've found that it seems to work a little bit better for me. But when it's right in the center, yeah. So when we get to the top, we press E. And we are up.
Let's not try to fall down.
And I have a tent up here, so I could use camping supplies and, skip that, but, climbing gear will save you a few of the camping supplies. Well, folks, this is why we came up here in the first place. This is one of the most breathtaking views I think you're going to see in this game and maybe any game. It is so beautiful. Just sitting up here. In fact, if you walk to the edge of that mountain up there, it is even more, it just takes your breath away. There's a stream that runs through. The lodge is down there. Probably can't see it from here. Probably doesn't render in, but really got some nice views. And if our rendering distance was like unlimited, just think we could have some 1,000-meter shots up here. That'd be great. Put the tower stand. But unfortunately, it looks like poor Aiden here is about to not get his shot at killing an ibex today. We have walked up here and are just getting stuffed on finding anything to shoot at. We just had a call a second ago, but again, it didn't register. So I'm pretty sure there's some ibex in this area. And it's just the problem is basically seeing them. We're kind of walked ourselves into some tough terrain. But I wanted to show off this view. Nevertheless, it's a view worth coming for. Alright, Aiden. I'm going to head down. And we're going to fall and die, but walking backwards, I'm going to try it. And hey, it was successful. Stop where you are. Don't go, okay? I'm going to help Aiden on this one. So what you want to do is stand up and start walking. And then walk backwards. Oh, he got going too quick. Flew right over me. Well, at least I saved one of the things. God, the way that the ragdolls fall, it's just hilarious. Alright, now you're good, buddy. Well, Aiden and I got totally stuffed up down on the bottom portion where we were, so we called in a favor from a friend with a helicopter who told us that he spotted an ibex up here. Okay, I'm a terrible liar and terrible storyteller, but we fast traveled to our tent up here and started just to roam. I am probably having one of the worst, definitely the worst ibex hunts ever, and the time of day doesn't help, but I've killed them at all different times. And we have just had a really hard time. We're wearing face paint, the right camo, scent spray, although it may have run out by now, and everything else. And we are not spotting these things at all. And the ones that we've called or gotten calls from, because there is no call, have all been outside of the map. And I just spotted this one a minute ago. I've lost him now. He was way up here. And so, again, he could not be shot at. Okay, Aiden, here we go. I want you to crouch down on this rock. Or prone. Go prone. Go prone right here on this rock. Go prone. There you go. Now look up this mountain. There's 2 of them up there. Or 1 at least. Or none. Well, at least we got to spot it. Kind of. I lost it. Helping make sure he gets in the right position. Okay, there it is. This is going to be a tough shot. I'm going to be so surprised. It's only 112 meters. It's not like it's a long shot. Look down there. Look down. Look down. Up. He's on the side of the mountain. Look that way. Down. Right there. I think that's him. Zoom in. Zoom in your mouse. That's him. There's one. I think Aiden's actually looking at a different one than I am. You feel comfortable shooting him? Hold your breath. Hold your breath and let it go. Hold your...
I don't know how.
Press your left shift. Yep. Go. Let it happen. Oh, Aiden, you did it! You did it! Yes! Good job.
Did it fall off the mountain?
Yep. You shot it and he fell down. You got him. 112 meters. I think it was a female. Not a very big one, but boy, am I ever happy about that. We can wrap this puppy up. We're exhausted. It's like...
Now we have some food in the freezer.
Yes, we do, buddy. Oh, does it feel good to have this one knocked out? We have worked so hard, folks. Normally, you come in here and, you know, kill 5 to 10 ibex without much effort. But, you know, everybody that's played this game enough time, you know, I've been in here 5.5 years now. You're going to get some hunts that are just going to be challenging. And this one started out so easy and then ended up where we are now. Okay, stop, buddy. Let's see if we can get a nice mountain pick. Alright, I need you to get in line. And Aiden got a lung and a heart shot. That is awesome from... So he's 112. That's what I'd come up with about. And it was only a 108. That's a small one, but it's a little female. So that's pretty much the most that we can ask for. And we're going to get a nice trophy shot of that one. Alright folks, well there you have it. We just finally got Aiden his first ibex. Does that feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel really good? Yeah, I bet it does. It feels good for me that we got it done. And folks, I want to apologize if this video was a little bit too long for you. We can't help it. It took a long time. It took a couple hours, and there's a lot that's cut out that we didn't record when we were moving from one place to the other. So some of these hunts just get like that. But this, in the end of the day, is a great map to get in and get a very large amount of kills in an hour or two hunt. And it's definitely got the most breathtaking views. But like any hunt, any reserve, you can have a few that are a little bit more challenging than others. And we had one of those today. So not everything worked out, but we still got meat in the freezer, didn't we, bud? We did. We put some meat in there. Got lots of yummy stuff to eat.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to eat first? Should we eat the ibex?
No.
I think your bear will be the best tasting one.
Yeah, and put some sauce on it.
Some sauce on it. All right, folks. Well, I guess we'll be signing off. Aiden, do you have any last words for our viewers? Want to thank them for watching or anything?
Yeah. Thanks for watching our show.
Yep, thank you so much for watching. We will be back as soon as we can. Definitely got the farming coming out here soon, so that's going to be taking our time up a little bit. But I am hosting open hunts on my reserve, the reserve you see here, as well as the other reserves almost every night during the weekday. So hop into our TeamSpeak channel and you can find out when we're doing these hunts, and you can find out where we're at and when we're doing them. And come on in and have a hunt and use my setup here. So we'll sign off with that, and until next time, we will see you then.
Bye. Take care.